100.9 The Surf, Low Country's greatest hits. Yeah, that's the question. When will I be loved? It's Linda on The Surf. His name is Benji. He joins me now with your Mortgage Minute. Good morning, Benji Gecy from Beaufort Lending. How are you, my friend?
Hey, T-Bone, happy holidays to everybody out there. Starting to slow down a little bit. Yeah, there you go, T-Bone. Starting to slow down a little bit. The countdown is on for sure. But, hey, big news yesterday, T-Bone. Fed met again. We had lots of calls right after it. Quarter point hit yesterday. I was hoping for 0.5%. I think he should have probably done 0.75%. But a quarter, we'll take it. At least he did not do anything. That would have been a real disaster yesterday. But here's what happened. The first time in about 3 rate cuts, he cut rates, and rates did not go higher, which is a good sign. All right, we did kind of climb from Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Rates climbed a little bit up until the Fed because they didn't really know what he was going to do there. So the 0.25% hit. Rates are probably going to come down a little bit today. We're going to watch them over the next couple of days. About 6 or 7 days ago, we had really, really good rates, T-Bone. So, the whole formula of locking in leading up to the rate cut definitely worked there. We had some real attractive rates there. But here's the deal. For 2025, here's the rate report. Under 4% on the treasuries. We only hit that 7 or 8 times this year. So those of you who listened to us and locked in when we told you now is the time, you got some really good rates. And I think we're still going to be trading sideways, maybe going into 2026 a little bit with these tariffs and all of the tariff talk. But so far, rates are pretty good. 2025 has been a pretty good year. So give us a call, and we'll be glad to help you guys out on a purchase or refinance.
All right, that number to call is 843-524-2404. It will connect you to our broker. Tell everybody where you're at, my friend.
1857 Rebault Road. You can't miss us. Digital footprint is incredible with Beaufort Lending. So just search us. We'll pop up anywhere. But, hey, T-Bone, last week we shot the Mortgage Minute from up in Detroit. I did find out a new program here for all of the investors. We got a 40-year interest-only program for investors. That's really going to help your cash flow out. And then we did talk about the 50-year mortgage a couple of weeks ago with you and I.
Yeah.
I think that's a great opportunity for people to get into home as a point of entry. But the 40-year interest only is another option for investors to increase your cash flow. Maybe you've got a child going to school. Maybe you got some other things you need to do. Increase that cash flow on your rental property. So, hey, we're always coming out as mortgage brokers on programs to help you get into home ownership. And we're still working on those first-time home buyers to get those rates lower. But remember, you can always do that 2-1 buy-down, T-Bone, and that's getting pretty popular right now. So one other thing, T-Bone, we've seen a lot of buyers in the market November and December, and we're seeing lots of contracts come in lower than the listing price. So now's a good time to buy. Rates are pretty good, so give our team a call. We'll be glad to help you out.
All right, buddy. Again, 843-524-2404. You heard it straight from the expert, your Mortgage Minute. We do it for you each and every Thursday. Can you believe it? We'll do another Mortgage Minute next week, but of course the week after we can't because it will be Christmas. Can't believe Christmas is 2 weeks away from today.
It's flown by, T-Bone. Hey,
yeah.
Before we know it, we'll be back at the RBC at the golf tournament.
Yes,
here.
sir.
It's flying by, everybody, but it's been a great year. Thanks to all your support there. But one quick note, T-Bone, the holidays, we got football.
Yes.
And my Ole Miss Rebs, I told you I didn't really like Lane Kiffin about a month ago, and he let us down, went to LSU. But we're going to get through Tulane, and then that next game, guess who we might match up against?
Yeah, it's going to be Georgia and Ole Miss again, buddy. I hope it ends up like that because we're going to have to come up with a wager or something or do something crazy too. But
that's right.
Good luck to Ole Miss Rebels, but my Georgia Bulldogs, ooh, I think they're going all the way, buddy. I can feel it in my bones.
Hey, hotty toddy for Ole Miss. They're going to make a run, and I hope Georgia gets through the first week. I hope we get through the first week. And then we're going to have a big time here in that second round. But anyways, thanks for all the support, T-Bone. You and your family be safe. Have a great weekend. Looks like we have some pretty good weather this weekend too, T-Bone.
Yes, sir. And by the way, Georgia's going to get through the first week because they're bye.
Oh, that's right.
We're waiting on Ole Miss.
You're waiting on Ole Miss.
It's all good, buddy. You and your family have a great weekend. We'll talk at you next Thursday, okay?
Hey, thanks for your partnership. Cheers, everybody. Happy holidays.